don't know what you changed last, but it started to cut you off.
That was. What about now? Is that it, or is it still cut?
No, it's still cutting you.
It's still cutting you.
What about now?
That's better.
That's better, yeah.
Well,
Say again.
I just turned off the input sensitivity.
Yeah, that's all right now.
Okay, but it's still not done anything to my sound, right?
No.
Because that's literally everything. If I click
Goodbye. Oh, it's really going.
Oh, quite comical.
this,
Pretty much same, mate.
right, if that's the same.
I mean, Rob should be able to turn you up slightly anyway. I should be able to. I should be able to alter your volume individually. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, but surely you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to turn me up as well as me have my.
Depends on mic. Some just aren't that loud.
Piece of shit. Pardon me. Oh, sorry, Rob. If you're streaming.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right. I was swearing at the last one anyway. It's fine.
It's not marked as kid friendly, so it's fine.
Not marked as kids friendly because fuck them kids.
Well, I mean, you do you, but.
Oh, fuck it, wrong button. Right.
So what brought the sudden fuck F1?
Have you not heard me? Last like 6 months I've been racing on this game. It wasn't sudden, not by any stretch. I've been considering not racing since like October, November. And I'm just like, fuck it, I can't be asked to go through another season.
Wow, yeah, I mean, I felt the same after last week. I said I was going to give myself this week and see how it went, but I didn't make it.
Are you live yet, by the way, Rob?
I am live, yeah.
I've
been allowing.
Hello, everyone. I didn't even know you stopped it.
We were too busy trying to fix Vader's mic, but yes, welcome everyone to RPR GP2 round 3. We are at Hungary. We are halfway through Q1. James has said it's going to be dry all the way, so a little disappointed. Well, sooner there was a bit of rain to make it interesting.
This is one of those tracks as well where a little rain can make huge impacts.
So at the minute, Evan sitting on provisional pole on a 1:17.3, Venom on an 18.0, Scotty on an 18.1, and probably praying Laura doesn't throw a towel at him. Ashwin on an 18.1 as well in fourth, Pedro on an 18.2, Hobo on a 20.1.
Kyle Gill on a 79.
Nice. Hobo going for the hard tyre for this first stint.
Yeah, they only need because is there a quali ban for either of the two that have?
Night Snipers got a quali ban, and Anthony's. I don't know why he's retired.
Jake probably just doesn't qualify, to be honest.
There's only one going to be dropping out because Frenzy won't do a lap.
Sean Larry's just joined, so
yeah,
give us 3. There'll be 2 going out this run.
No, there'll be 1.
There's one that's not
top
showing
50.
on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh, and
Andreas has been
Andrew.
it. What's happened there? That's another car involved in that. Zodak might have been involved in that.
Zodak's not got any damage.
No, he is out of fuel though, and he was in that vicinity when it happened. So whether he just potentially put Andreas off or something, I don't know.
Andreas in the Discord saying, I think there is a glitch. He should be P1.
Trying not to burp because I know this microphone will it'll be like a high def burp. No, I'm quite looking forward to this. I know. When I did comms with Hobo on Monday, it was like really weird. Like the first probably 2/3 were quite settled and not boring, but a bit procession, and then last third at race were just mental. There was people flying off left, right, and centre.
Was that GP1 like
Yeah.
Hungary?
Yeah. It just went mad in last third.
Safety car after safety car, weren't they?
Someone's gone round. It's Lister.
Your former teammate.
My abandoned teammate.
And former nemesis.
Nemesis turned teammate turned no longer teammate.
Have to sort out after this, giving your seat away. I know Andreas was asking
Ooh, it's going
for
round
a
again.
full-time seat, so I think that's a fair swap.
Again on stream, unless we've got delay.
What, sorry?
I've just watched him go around on the stream.
Oh, Lister.
Yeah.
Yes, I think he's cooked his rears. He'd had it. Ooh. Took the outside curb there. I don't know if he was deliberately trying to get out of the way or it just completely unsettled the car.
Maybe a little bit of both on that one.
I know you can get stuck on that outside curb if you aren't carrying enough speed when you go across it.
Get stuck everywhere on this game. Scotty, white team flat. Almost identical to Venom.
And on the medium as well.
Son of that.
Zodak?
Yeah, I think he might be winding up to do all that. Yeah, he's got a full battery. I'm guessing he's winding up. Pushing on though.
Yeah, might be.
To say
Might
he's
be
setting
doing
up.
the James Howe tactic of
And no energy and then an energy.
Yeah, there we go. He's destroyed now.
I think that was the halfway through sector 3 it takes away where it says outlet.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Just sort of in an outlet then. This corner here that he's going around now, is it turn 3, turn 4?
Turn 3
the
is
down-
right under.
Yeah, the downhill left. That always used to catch me out. Could never take it properly. I still don't know the best line through that corner.
So it's usually the one that gets you through it the quickest.
Thank you for that great insight, Ted.
Yeah.
It's factual.
It
Hobo
is.
retired. Does he think a 119.3 is enough, or did he crash?
No, it's pure lane that. Well, there's 4 people retired and 15 get through, so he's fairly
There's only
safe.
19 drivers, so he'll go through him.
He's probably off tormenting his baby. Or singing to his baby. Poor Jake probably can't concentrate.
There's such a temptation to take control of that spare Red Bull just to push over. Just to knock him out of Q1.
Uh,
Well, that would be funny.
Kyle's retired. Kyle's putting a really solid lap there, to be fair.
yeah.
Scott were very quick around here on Monday. Like, arguably quicker than Johnny. But it's whether
Yeah.
Johnny's put any practice in between Monday and now.
Oh, I did see on his YouTube he's been doing hot laps around Singapore, so I'd say he ignored Hungary. He was focusing on
Maybe.
Monday.
Where is Zodak going? Oh, he's getting out of the way. Okay. Thought he was just going mad.
Womack's on a lap. I imagine so. It's down at 30% battery coming
Yeah,
round.
it's on a lap. With his newly blue painted winglets.
The whole reason they did an update and broke something.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be blue. 4th, 5th, and 6th covered by 1/100th of a second. There's never anything going on in Q1. Have you done your standings and such, Rob? Or do you have them available for your stream?
I will do in a minute once I steal the photos of them.
I just thought it was a good killing of 4 minutes. To very slowly go through your standings.
Let me just save the photo.
While Lister finishes his lap.
That's drivers. Yes, placement.
Sets 118.0. Another one. I mean, that 118.0 group. 3,000ths of a second between 4th, 5th, and 6th.
And 7th.
It's mental. Yeah, Womax is right up there as well. It's not any difference being Scott being on mediums, but the stupid thing is, like, at some tracks, I found myself, I think it was Monza, I found that I was quicker on a harder compound than I was on the softs. And I don't know if it was just psychological and not pushing enough or what, but I felt so much more comfortable on harder tyres.
So there we go. I've put the standings up. Johnny Stokes currently out in front on 31. His teammate James in second, just 1 point behind after his decent result last week. Boyland, apparently you're still in third, because I've not taken you off.
There we go.
Evan in fourth. Pedro in fifth. Carl in sixth, tied with Hobo and Venom. Frenzy in ninth. RJS, another driver who's dropped down to reserve, who I need to take out, in 10th, tied with Wumax. Mrs. Carl and Lister both in 12th. Zodak in 14th. Speedy and Lulu in 15th. Oh, and Night Sniper, Decky, Demon, and Athlon all on 0 points at the moment.
Yupa.
Why are people going out for another lap? It's full
I
quality.
don't know. I swear this happens every week. Someone goes out, nails all the tyres in Q1, and then goes, "Oh, I didn't realise it's full qualifying." It's always full qualifying. It doesn't change.
So, Zan Larry is out. He does need to set a time to actually be
Get
pushed
through.
up to 15th. Venom on fresh tyres. Womack's on a used set.
Oh, John Lowry had a moment on his outlap.
Uh-oh. Was it his up?
It is his outlap, yes.
Still had his energy left on though. Still on now. You know, no battery, mate, for your lap. Turn it off. You turned it off.
Yeah, he's turned it off.
Still not. I think it's still going to run out though. It uses quite a lot around here on a lap, if I remember right.
I think the people, when they were going across the line, the people that have been using it from the moment they went over the line, they're finishing on like 20%. So
Yeah, he's going to start running out towards the end of the lap. The Womax is a 10th down. I'm not really sure why Womax is pushing again, unless he just wants to practice.
Khan's making his way through turn 2. I know you and Hobo were discussing on Monday.
Oh, he's round!
round again.
He's going to be out.
As long as he gets round and sets a time.
Resets the track.
He still won't get through even if he sets time. Oh, he will, sorry.
He will. Jump ahead of Andreas.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because Andres hasn't set a time, has he? Even if it's like a 230, it's technically still better.
Rob, according to
Hobo, I'm too quiet.
You're too quiet.
Yeah, hopefully that's better. I've turned my mic up a little.
Am I loud enough?
Or Hobo's just on a wind up like last week, where he was telling me the audio was all wrong.
Probably. Hobo, innit?
In it.
I'm trying to sabotage my stream.
Charm will set a blistering 128. And sneaks his way through. Fortunate no one else has set a time though. Too loud?
Seriously,
down
Hobo. There you go. I've turned it down a decibel or two. Oh, shit. Don't forget to do screenshots. So at the end of Q1, we will be saying goodbye to Andreas, Night Sniper, Dixie Anthony, and Frenzy.
I'm trying to listen to you on the stream to see how loud I am now as well.
Apparently, the game volume.
Oh, I'm loud. What the hell?
I'm loud. Last week I was too quiet and everyone was complaining.
Right, let me tweak that to there. Right, hopefully that's similar levels of volume.
Similar levels of noise emittance.
One day I'll get this stream running professionally.
What do you mean other two anyway? I have a name.
You have a few names, mate. I'm telling you that.
Nico.
Just unkind. Oh. That was too loud.
Comment about the other two.
Oh, so you were too quiet and I was too loud. Not you were too quiet and then you were too loud.
Alright, okay. Hopefully it's about right.
I was trying to be quick. You're not quick. Don't try to be quick.
A few more out straight onto track this time around. Who's in front?
Whoa, 5-place grid penalty.
The collision.
Evan and Ashwin.
Oh dear.
Ashwin rear-ended Evan. No damage on the front of Ashwin's car.
No,
No data for Evan. Oh, yeah, Evan's missing an end plate. Huh. Don't know what happened there. I went on board with him.
I was just flicking through to try and see who was at the front.
It's better now. There you go. It's only took all of Q1 to actually get it to a listenable level.
Now all we need to do is bring a baby on board for the sound effects.
Yeah. Meow. Meow.
As Pedro makes his way through turn 1, down the right hand kink and into the left hander of turn 2.
Maybe affectionately known as De La Rosa.
That's just gone straight over my head.
Yeah.
Pedro De La Rosa.
Ah,
Oh,
yes, of
right,
course.
okay.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. F1 fans here. Jesus.
I did say on the last stream I've not slept for a day or two.
Dear me. I can't think of any
Did-
for anyone else. There's no other names in here that I like. I mean, we could have. You could, no, not really. There's on that work. Someone's gone round. I think that's Venom. Yeah, Venom's gone round. Oh, where's my timing gone round?
Yeah, the lap delta or the lap data disappears every new session. You have to turn it back on. It's a
Yeah, I've started just looking at my sim up screen. Forgot I got it on, to be honest. I do that all the time. I put it on and then I just forget it exists.
so
Nice.
straight into the 116s.
That's a good first effort, that.
Connie Stokes 17-0. Hobo going for the hard tyre again. Who's that going to be? That's Wumax on his outlap.
Yeah, I can appreciate what Obo's going for. I think he might struggle to get through in Q2 and odds though. Kyle and Venom putting him some pretty slow laps.
Quinn a 17-9.
Venom might find himself a little bit too close to Kyle here.
Scotty on
there
a
you go.
16-6.
Told you. Told you he's quick around here. Moiling volume needs to be 100% lower. Apparently I'm 100% too loud.
Venom with a lock up as he goes through turn 5.
Shall I just turn my own volume down? Hang on. Tell me if this gets louder or quieter, okay?
Very quiet.
I can barely hear you. Up a bit more.
Better?
Tad more.
Maybe a tad more.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just wondering, am I a decent volume now, Hobo, or am I still too loud? Because it might be that Rob needs to turn me down.
I get a feeling that's Hobo saying Moylan needs to shut up. 100% lower.
I don't want to give him too much credit
It's,
and say that's
and
what
say
he's
that is what he
saying.
meant.
Yeah.
As he comes round the final bend, see what he can put in on the hards.
In the wall. No, a 118.3.
See, if you'd have been 100% faster, you'd have been all right there. Rob got it, bastard.
Okay. And Lulu.
Evans had another moment because he's now got no front wing at all.
He improves, goes P8.
Yes, Lulu went in P9.
Is this Lulu's first race of the season? I think it is.
It is. DXT part-timer.
I'm not sure that we can say that now.
I can say it. He started.
Oh, and around he goes.
And caught on street. At least he kept it off the barrier.
Kyle is.
That's what you get for racing in Crocs.
He's parked that in a
Evans.
possible
Oh, is
awkward
he stuck?
position. No, he got away with it. I was half expecting to see him get stuck.
I thought, yeah. Thought he'd beached his rears over the curb.
I don't think anyone's on a lap as of now.
Speedy is.
No, he's
not. I wouldn't imagine
his battery's
Oh, no, he's
going up.
recharging.
Zodak's going to be the first one to start a lap of these lot of things.
He's just coming round to penultimate corner now.
I'm just using all my spare wings and collar. Oh yeah, I was just going to say, is that Evan? I'm like, who's lost wings this session? What happened with you and Ashwin, Evan?
When you've told us what happens, don't forget to hit the follow button. I'm close. I think I'm 44. I'm only 6 away from getting affiliate.
Be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, get the notification.
Yeah, all that lot.
Yeah.
Leave a comment, say what your favourite part was. All that shit. Just didn't expect the drop of pace after turn one and it was real. Whoops.
Oh, what was Zodak flicking off there?
He hit the curb and then
Did he take out possibly the polystyrene? Because he's not showing any damage.
no, he did. There wasn't any contact made anywhere. It was just he had a twitch off of the curb.
That bit of a rubber.
It
What's
was
gone round? It's Lister gone out. Yeah, Lister's having a little outlap adventure. Venom has lost it. Everybody's losing it.
Hobo's opted to stick the softs on.
Yeah, I don't think he had much choice. To try and sit in 10th with 6 minutes left is going to be very brave.
And now, I'm not quite sure what Venom is doing because he's got 50% battery left.
Yeah, but it depends how many sets he's got left. Yeah, he's gonna. Is he going round to charge again? Yeah, it's charging as it stands. But if he's gonna get another lap in, he's gonna have to save some fuel on this one. He's only got 1.8 laps worth left.
Let's jump on board with Hobo, see if he can, how much he can improve on the softs. So just coming through the sector 1, half a second up, and it's going to put him up into 6th.
Yellow flag's just a slow car. I'm really missing the game sound, I'm not lying. This is all watching it, nothing.
It's slightly bizarre listening to it at the minute because my sound's out of sync on the playback through the headset.
It's been quite a tidy lap, this.
I say, he initially went purple 1 and 2 on the game.
16.8.
There you go. Let's turn axe on.
You took your advice and went 100% faster.
Yeah. Oh, what did I say? Ow, ow, ow. Smacked my knee like 4 times.
Evening, Tom. Hopefully you're finding something to keep yourself entertained.
And Evan coming across the line with a 17 dead.
It's very close, this, isn't it? I mean, what we got? Half a second from first down to seventh.
7th.
I think Venom's just gone round again. Yeah, he has. Venom really struggling at the minute. No idea what percentage his tyres are on. They're very warm though. I keep trying to mute my microphone to keep yawning, but I'm forgetting that it's not my headset microphone anymore. So I keep clicking the mute button on my headset and yawning, and not realizing that I'm not actually doing anything. There is a button on it, but I'm loath to press it because you'll hear me like you'll hear
Grabbing it.
me touching it. Yeah,
Is it like a
it's like a
muting and unmuting the mic sound?
yeah. No, not necessarily that. It's that I've got to touch like where the foam is on the mic to like hold it steady while I do it. And it'll be like
Speedy, not taking the straight line through there.
I hope I saying.
And then invalidates.
I hope I was saying he went 100% faster than you, Moyland, because you bottled it.
do you know? Some people just want to be beaten, don't they?
Oh, sorry, I'll correct that. That could be aimed at 2 out of the 3 of us.
I mean, who bottled it? Because I ain't raced.
I could have sworn you attempted no assist one sober.
Oh.
So Speedy needs to get a good lap in this time around to come out of the drop zone. Lulu needs to get a move on coming out of the pits.
He's still in the pits. I don't think he'd make it round even if he came out now, would he?
He's just exited the pits. He's
Sure. Go on, sorry.
I don't think he's going to make it round.
Well, no.
Well, I'm just looking at Womax. I think Womax is in danger.
And
Yeah?
Speedy invalidated again.
So it's Zodak. If Speedy's invalidated, he might have time.
It's his fuel.
This is fueling his energy. He's going to be tight on fuel.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get it.
Zodak needs to find 1.2 seconds. Gets it turned in and through 2 nicely. Across the timing line. His 500th down on his time.
Speedy's going to get it there. And he saved just about enough fuel. It's low on energy though.
Did he make it?
Yeah, he made it.
Just, yeah.
Measuring boxes. Who's round? Kyle? Kyle's round. With a nice smashed front wing.
Zodak's 2/10 down on his time, so unless he had an absolute mare in sector 3, Zodak's going to be out.
It's possible. Oh, Speedy's invalidated. Speedy's done.
Lulu's 200ths up.
No, Zodak can't do it. Improves, but nowhere near enough. All on Lulu.
Needs to find 4/10 to get through.
An additional 4 or
He's 4 in total. Is 2/10 up at the minute, so he needs a clean sector 3. Around the final corner. He does find it.
He
Oh.
knocked his teammate out.
That was a little too close for comfort for Lulu there.
Losing some quick drivers in that.
Yeah, it's a bit speedy. Just couldn't keep it within the limits.
No, Speedy. Yeah, couldn't get it together. Max is. I don't know. I don't know whether there were much more to come from Max or not. Sometimes he pulls out a really quick lap, but then sometimes he struggles a little bit. Zodak, I think, pretty much reached his limit on that one. And then Venom and just couldn't keep it pointing right way.
Venom's normally quite one of the quick drivers.
Yeah, I think he just had trouble keeping it in a straight line, to be honest.
Which one of the two got the 5th place?
Evan. So wherever Evan starts at top 5. Honestly, exhausted. I can't stop shivering and yawning. So this could come down to a battle for P1 between Scott and Hobo. And I never thought I'd say that. Scott, maybe.
Yeah,
You know,
Hobo's surprised me with how much pace he's got around him.
Do you know what disappoints me the most? The fact that he doesn't do this all the time. Like, every now and again, he comes out with a lap or a qualifying session, he's like battling for pole. And then you go to another race and he's like 14th. It's like, what happened?
Oh, Hobo, have some faith. You can do it.
Yeah, another 10th or two, and that's it. You're up there.
Lap data, get you up.
Yawning.
Mercedes getting ready to come out of the pits.
It's going to be Lulu. Beaten out by Petra, though, I think. I'm not sure. Petra.
Johnny got held up by Ashman.
Everybody out. Alfa Romeo's bringing up the rear. I do like that Alfa. It's a good looking car.
Yeah, it does. It looks really nice in the sun.
I'm going to sneeze again. I can feel it. Oh. What's up with me? I don't think I've got hay fever.
Wrong. I was going to say wrong time of year for hay fever.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never had it. Touch wood.
Count yourself lucky.
I shall count myself lucky. Pedro. First one to start. And the queue begins behind him. I'm curious to see how far around the lap he gets before Kyle actually starts his lap as the last car back at queue.
What's in the mini-map now?
You're the best part of half a lap, innit?
27.3 through sector 1. as Kyle crosses the line as he's through turn 6.
I was looking for a bit of guidance from Evan. Quite close to him.
54.7 through sector 2 for Pedro.
Been quite neat so far. Not really blasted past any apexes or anything. It really eats your energy, this track though.
16.7.
Solid first effort.
Hobo's
Hobo
invalidated.
Validated.
Yes, and they're still going to come round together. Almost
It's
identical
just-
times. James
It's a-
pips them both. Johnny 16.3. Started trying now.
I'd say James has done his normal and gone out on a used set of tyres for that first run.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely more around there. Hobo doing another lap or?
Lulu had a moment at turn 5 and is sitting on the outside of the track.
Like a dumpling. Yeah, I think Hobo might finish this lap. Maybe his quickest, his car's fairly low and he's pretty much out of energy. He might get a mid to low 117. Yeah, 173.
Oh, we know you've got more in you than that, Hobo. New tyres cut turn 1 massively.
All 10 within a second. And to be fair, if you took Johnny out of that equation, you could say all 10 within six tenths nearly.
Hopefully that means we are on for a decent race.
Really? That's it.
If they can all
Could be a
follow
10-car
through.
pile up into turn 1. What would procedure be in a league race if everybody crashed out on turn 1? Would that be it? Would you just... Does nobody score because nobody did 90%?
Yeah. If it was a genuine
Incident.
pile-up incident, then yeah. I sort of hope we never find out.
I kind of hope we do. I just want to see. I'd want to see the incident itself. I then want to see the absolute shitstorm that you get in Discord.
Where are we next week?
I don't know.
Singapore.
Well, possible. Does Singapore have auto ghosting through that little bridge bit, the tunnel bit?
I don't know.
No, because I've hit someone in the bridge before.
Hmm.
But then Monday we had ghosting popping on round Hungary.
I think they've just, to be honest, I think they've just murdered this game even more than it were before. Pedro coming around to start his second attempt. Got about 4/10 to try and find at the minute. I never noticed Scotty popping up into P2. About to start again. Some going early, some are going to wait. I wonder if everyone's got a fresh set to go on or not.
So 400's up for Pedro through sector 1. Just drop back to Scotty now, see how he's getting through. 2 tenths up in sector 1, goes very wide and invalidates through the exit of turn 4.
Not ideal.
Pedro nearly 3 tenths up through sector 2.
Lister's 6 tenths up. Oh, he's invalidated though. When did he do that? I missed that. Whoops. He's going to box and another run.
Pedro's
Oh, so close!
3 thousandths off of Stokes. See how he's doing through sector 1. Just coming up to the timing zone now. A tenth up. He's the only one on a lap, so we'll stay with Johnny. With 1.4 tenths up. Don't think this is going to be enough to break into the 15s.
Might get a 16-1 out of him.
What?
No, 16-2.
Lost a little bit in that final sector.
So now,
Hobo,
not really much to watch.
He's just
He's
trying to
burning-
burn his fuel
he's
off.
burning fuel.
Honda engine being revved doesn't sound very nice.
E-Tech.
I'd have loved Honda to have actually put VTEC on the F1 engine. That would have been hilarious.
Just put a VTEC sticker on it.
No, Lister's coming around to start a lap, isn't he? Yes.
I think,
Evan.
yeah, Evans the first one.
Two and a half tenths up through sector 1.
I'm going to keep an eye on Lister at the moment. I think he's the next one behind Pepper. He's just over a tenth up, sector 1.
And then just coming through the end of sector 2. Nearly half a second up.
Just 7 tenths up after sector 2.
Final corner for Evan.
6
16.5 takes him into third.
Hobo's just under 4 tenths up.
Yeah.
Two.
Lister comes round 163, goes P2. Hobo 63 goes P4. So close.
Scotty's
Scotty.
4/10 up at the minute. He's going to be in the 16.3s.
Ashwin 16.5. Got a
16.1.
16.1.
Steals it off of Johnny at the minute. Who have we got left? Pedro.
Just comes in with his lap. Not sure. I think he's about half a tenth down at the minute.
Lulu
Two.
coming round the final corner.
Improves but doesn't move up. James.
James out.
James is 3/10 up through sector 2.
16.6. Pedro is not going to
Evan with the late
improve.
dash into the
Oh, Pedro in to the wall.
That's
Yeah.
it. Oh, Scotty will be pleased with that one.
Like you were saying earlier on, isn't it? Like in Q1, not a lot goes on. And then there, you had the top 4.
It's a
Everyone
lot
within a
closer than I thought
second.
it'd be, to be honest.
The
Everyone
top
that matters
8,
anyway.
top 8 separated by less than half a second.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the closest qualifying I've seen in GP2.
You're probably right, to be honest.
It says he balls up turn 1 and lost the 10th.
There's always a race.
Keep that pace up through the race and you'll be fine.
Survive. That's the main thing on this track.
survive.
Don't do a
The
me.
chances of a safety car here are very high.
Is that the one for the big crash point? Obviously, unless obviously you're making contact. Is that the uphill fast left-hander, isn't it?
Turn 4.
Turn 4.
Turn 4 can throw you if you get the curb on the inside wrong. Either either throws you out wide or chucks you into the barrier on the inside. But then turn 5 can throw you into the barriers as well if you get it wrong.
I think it's the one you is it beginning of sector 2? Go up the hill.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
then there's-
turn 4.
Yeah, that one.
What have they gone for? Scotty and Johnny going for the mediums. Lister going for hards. Pedro through to Kyle on the mediums. Lulu on the hards. Wumax on the softs. Speedy through to Venom on the mediums. Sean on the hards. Andreas on the mediums. Night Sniper soft. Anthony mediums. And Frenzy hards. I think Lister's made a mistake there, and Lulu. The pace difference between the hard and mediums at the start of the race, they're going to drop down the order.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's almost guaranteed to be a safety car, and it depends when it comes out. I mean, to be fair, if I know Lister, which I do, he's going to be very quick in a straight line.
Yes.
And you try and get past anyone around here, aside from down one of them straights, and you're going to have a really hard time. And if he can keep him behind down straights, there's not really a great deal they can do, to be honest. Lulu, yeah, probably in more danger because that that, especially with Womack's behind on softs. And there's some quick drivers back there that are out of position that are going to want to pile through. Right, so Andreas got disqualified.
I think Andreas lost connection because it just came up. Andreas has joined.
Yeah, I thought that.
As everyone is lining back up on the grid.
Who's missing? James. See a hole in the grid.
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And
Cameras
it's
are terrible.
well,
Does it
it
go?
should have been gone.
No, it's
a
go.
second ago.
Well, yeah, Lister struggles off start. Scott does though. I think Pedro's got best start. Oh.
Trying to find his way round the outside of Lister, but
James has benefited from this. It's all a bit mad.
Hobo up into P4. He's got past Lister, staying in front of James as well. Scotty's dropped down into third. Pedro and Johnny are in front.
I've just noticed Andreas got full on disqualified. He's out.
What's caused that?
Sure. Don't know if that's connection related.
Night Sniper round in turn 5, but gets it going again.
Not really what I want. A set of softs is round again. It's going to be overheated tyres.
What's to say what for either?
Who's that? Someone's just got a wiggle. It's Scott. Scott! Got a nightmare first lap. The nailing qualifying. Loses 4 on first lap.
Athwin looking to try and make a move around Lister as
Yeah,
the
Lister's
camera
gonna
angle
walk
goes
into Scott.
horrendous.
Yeah, but straight line Lister's he's so quick.
Little touch. Ashwin's going to try and have a go. I think Ashwin's got the high ground on that one. The danger of this track, you try and make a move and it just leaves you vulnerable to getting done by someone else, especially when everyone's so close.
So Pedro holding on to the back of Johnny Stokes. They've dropped Hobo out of the DRS now. Hobo under a little bit of pressure from James out. Night Snipers 20 seconds off the pack now. Everyone else is kept pretty close together.
Oh, nice snipers out.
It's out.
That could be his first safety car potentially. It's a VSC. Is it going to call it? Is anyone going to box? I mean, only person that might box is Womax.
Still showing VSC.
Car's gone, so
The benefit of VSC means we will get DRS next time around. Come on, the car's cleared. Let's get racing again.
VSC is ending. Oh, who's that? Ashwin's just got a massive jump on Scott. And Sean Norris gone round. Just got no damage. Ashwin absolutely nailed that restart then. George Russell, Sergio Perez. Vibes.
Timed that to perfection. And has managed to build nearly a second gap over Scotty as well.
Yeah. Sean again.
Darn it.
Really not having a good time.
Can Hobo hang on to the back of this pair in front with the DRS now active?
It's the fastest lap, but I suppose everyone's going to do that. No, maybe not. I'm still expecting that to keep changing hands.
So the top 4 have broken away from Aswin in 5th in their own little DRS train, but this train from
That's in pit lane.
Aswin is all the way down to P16 really.
Yeah, they're older than DRS, aren't they? I think. Apart from maybe Zodiac. Becomes nigh on impossible though to do anything about it. It's got some. Still seems to be struggling for grip a little bit at the minute. I don't think has he got wound damage?
No,
He's not showing any damage.
he's not got anywhere near the pace he had in quali, though, has he?
The medium's just
Something's
not
happy.
hooking it up for him.
He's definitely not happy.
Johnny Stokes has opened that gap now. He's clearing the DRS of Pedro. Just going to put Pedro under pressure from Hobo and James behind. Side by side into turn 4.
Good ending tears. And it was Lulu that was the victim there.
This has gone round. João Pedro.
Turn. And Ghostin appearing back on again.
It's one of them, that corner, isn't it? Because if you're side by side with somebody,
You can get round it side by side, but you've got to hold your line perfectly.
yeah, and the person with the tighter line has much more of a. I think they have to brake a lot more than the person who's on the outside with the way you go through it side by side.
Who've we got into the pits? Anthony, Pedro for a wing, and Wumax has come in to put the mediums on. This has probably hurt Johnny, Hobo and James a little, bringing the pack all back together.
Yeah.
But at the moment it's an Aston Martin 1, 2 and 4. I want a camera angle from the back of the safety car so we get the safety car exhaust sound.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Scotty needs all the encouragement he can get, Terry. Qualified on pole. Had a nightmare first lap. Has dropped down into 5th.
Providing there was no damage, this could have been the safety car could be what he needed to into the race, not, you know, for the podiums.
Frenzy into the pits, going for the mediums.
It's quite an early pit stop, this, isn't it? If you was to
It's trying to run hard to be.
if you go from mediums to hards, what's the lap? Is it like lap 12 or something?
I think it
Maybe a
was.
touch after that. Yeah, I think there was a safety car like lap 13 on Monday, and some went hard from there. But then they were like two late safety cars, so that kind of messed with all that. Anyway, I think realistically to have a decent run of tyre life, you want to be pitting like 12, 13 onwards for hards. I'm not saying you can't go to end if you've gone from this point like onto this, but I just don't think they'd be very good.
Safety car.
Cars in. Mr. Lulu and Anthony. What's it like on the temperatures?
What's
So-
what like?
Well, trying to warm the hards up.
Terrible.
Horrendous.
Because it looks quite grey.
Yeah, they're not very good to warm up. Hope's got a really good restart. You're right with Johnny.
It's
These
closing
nearing
in.
lights. No moves as of yet. I don't think Lumax is close, but not close enough to have a go at Lulu. Turbo running ever so slightly more wear, I think. Johnny.
Always.
Literally like 1-2%.
Pedro picks up a 3-second penalty.
There's a bit of a train back there, like a real train of fast drivers who are desperately trying to get round people.
So Gonnie's starting to pull away from Hobo now. He's opened that up to 8/10 over the course of the lap. Pedro and Frenzy trading places.
Yeah, Pedro just sort of pulled to the inside and let Frenzy through.
Pedro's got wing
Yeah,
damage.
it's got a broken wing.
Any change, or do you think you can call it a day?
He's called it a day.
Right.
There's your answer.
Venom went Lister side by.
Ooh, Scotty's just gone really deep. Oh, Venom just got past him.
This is not giving up on it though. He's holding on to the back.
Yeah, I think he'll be wanting to
Yellow
try and
flag.
use him a little bit.
It's just can't work out.
Hobo's now outside of the DRS.
He's going to start coming under fire from James shortly. Downside of that being, there's also two other cars in close company. This is the trouble. Once you get drawn into a battle like that, Johnny's just going to. I mean, he's not even really going to have to try. He just has to keep doing what he's been doing. He'll keep extending. He's already on his battery. As he wants to try and defend. I don't even think James is trying, to be honest.
James is quite happy to sit and wait for the opportunity to present itself.
His teammate P1, isn't it? And as much as I know that they're both up there battling, I'm not too sure if James is going to be too worried about
Yeah, he'll play the team game.
He's a team player. He wouldn't be too worried about Johnny driving away.
I think he knows he's got the pace to keep with Johnny as well, because he had the pace on Monday.
Yeah, he did do a quick one all day. Speed equipment. There's plenty of close cars. It's just so difficult to get past them around here, especially on the main train.
That was the problem. That was when how Pedro picked up his time penalty. He went to make the move around somebody, and realised that he couldn't get it. He went to tuck back into the space that he'd come out, and the car's gone into his where he left. So he couldn't avoid the extension.
So that Ruler and Anthony are going to be three-way battle here for P11.
James trying to find his way round Hobo with the DRS, but not able to do it through turn 1 and 2. Hobo's managing to hold the gap to Johnny at about the 1.5 seconds.
Side by side.
Are you on board with
Ruler and Anthony.
Lulu and Anthony?
Yeah.
Anthony with the ERS advantage, only slightly, but he stays within DRS. Lulu has nothing to fight him on the DRS. I've got nothing left.
I think if James has wanted to try and break with his teammate, he needs to get this move done. He's falling back bit by bit.
Up the inside into turn 1. Gets in front, but Hobo fighting it back now on the run down to 2. Hobo will have the inside, pushes James round the outside, but it's going to put James on the inside into 3.
Ashwin's going to be loving watching this. Scotty is, because it's bringing Scott back into DRS. Just getting Johnny best part of a second as well, that.
I was going to say, I'm wondering if Hobo would be better to not defend too much from James, concentrate on Ashwin behind, and then stay in the DRS and let James pull him along.
It depends where he thinks his battle is in this race. If he thinks James is his battle, and he doesn't. Who's gone down? Lister's gone round.
Lister's gone round in sector 3.
Oh, and then Zodak's gone round in sympathy.
Zodak's picked up rear wing damage there. Yeah, that's going to make his car.
Game over.
DRS.
There's no point trying to carry on without rear wing damage. Oh, Evan and Speeder.
James has got the move done on Hobo now.
Lulu's round.
Yeah. Or is it?
All that fighting. And wins it.
Gets to do it all over again then. If he can catch him up.
Pretty keen to try and get a move done for third, but I don't think he's got the energy to do it, to be honest.
Oh, he's round again. Lulu's round again.
He's cooked those rears.
Not my wall.
Ashwin's in.
He's had enough of being in that fight. Gotta be hard, isn't it?
What do you think the more beneficial is round here, out of the overcut or the undercut?
I think it depends on your battle. I mean, probably an overcut, to be honest. To go one lap longer, maybe. I mean, only because, yeah, you're going to be on the slower tyres, obviously, when they're cold, but you will come out in front, and it is so difficult to pass around you.
That's
Right.
Lulu retiring in the pits.
Dead enough. So far this season, he's completed 13 laps.
Yeah.
And how many of them are under a safety car?
So far this season, he's completed almost 10 laps.
James broke the DRS from Hobo.
Yeah, as Hobo's going to be coming under pressure now from Scotty as Scotty tries to recover from that nightmare start. Kyle and Womack's into the pits.
Release Lister and Frenzy. This race feels like it's gone on forever.
Oh, Speedy's had a moment. Oh, well held.
That's closing up on the back of Hobo now.
He's a lot healthier on the ERS as well.
Hobo is getting actually overheating fronts. Starting to run pretty warm.
Yeah, and his rears are.
Let 'em
Scotty's are as
spin.
well. Oh,
Let
not
'em
as
spin
bad.
and-
Yeah, they're a little bit low. I think Scott's are just about staying below that 100 mark.
It's Jake. Went
Anthony's
round.
round.
Johnny into
Johnny's
pit.
pissed. I thought Johnny had pinned it.
Scotty up
Oh,
the
and he-
inside
up the-
before turn one.
Hobo with a good exit.
Ooh, big snap. He's come out in some nice clear air.
Go to the leader.
It might be worth Hobo getting in and getting them tyres changed.
They're starting to overheat then, probably. Especially with everybody else pitting, so it's clearly kind of
They're on
hard-
50% wear.
window.
Yeah, the hard should run a little bit cooler for him as well, probably 3 or 4 degrees cooler, so he should be alright on them. It's just costing him time at the minute because they're getting too warm.
He is indeed. He's going in.
Scott's staying out, Venom's in, Evan stays out.
So Scott's going to inherit the lead.
Brady's not going to come.
Did he take one number? It's
I think James is going to come out behind Ashwin.
I think he is, I think you're right. Yeah, he is.
Side by side
quite.
into turn one. He's
Yeah, he's going to struggle for temp though. No?
Ashwin slotted in behind him.
trying to find his way around the outside of two. Gets the better drive out of two with those tyres being up to temperature, but
Oh, and he's hit the sausage.
Hold still, everyone.
Oh!
That's silly. Lucky you didn't get
tagged by
absolutely
anyone there.
annihilated there. And then
Scotty's
Scott's
in.
Evans in.
Scotty get.
Scott's going to be somewhere near James, I think. Because that must have cost him a little bit of time.
Right, well, he's on his way out.
No, he's still going to be a fair way behind.
He's going to be back in the battle with Hobo.
Hobo's got him again. Yeah, he's not really lost, not really gained. Because of an extra lack of offense tyres though. Jake and Evan. Ooh, Evan yields. Cold tyres, I think, yeah. He's struggling for a few corners.
Just starting to catch frenzy out in front.
Yeah, Johnny started to catch him as well.
Those mediums, there's a 12 laps. Still, they've got to be approaching.
Zerback's on 17 lap old mediums. They're running at 54%.
That's-
54.
Oh, around he goes.
He's got time to get it turning round.
Evan on Anthony, and Ashwin's going to get through as well.
The newer Robert coming into play there, I think.
Yeah.
Back on Lister now.
See just how much straight line speed Lister's got.
Oh, still got the interval set to leader rather than individual, which is why I thought the gaps were massive there.
Zobac's round again.
Here comes Johnny. Evan. Lister's not going to fight yet. Not interested in fighting that one. I don't blame him, to be honest. It's not his fight at the minute. Might be worth trying to use him if he can.
Maybe that is what he's done.
Might struggle a little bit. He's got a lot less life in his tyres.
And I'm closing up on the back of Scotty as well for 6th.
Yeah, Scott's not really seemed to get his tyres together like he did the medium.
Let's see if James there.
Kyle and Anthony are on the back of Speedy. Speedy picks up a penalty for track limits. On Monday, Speedy was saying this is one track he likes. He gets on well on this track.
Cursed it.
He cursed it Monday, definitely.
Oh, and Scotty. Scotty's
That's Speedy.
I said he cursed it.
Commentator's curse. Sorry, Speedy.
He'll be mad about that.
Lister wasn't able to try and hang on to Johnny. He's just gone really wide there and allowed James to have a little pop as well.
Into the chicane side by side, and the camera angle was horrendous.
Standard.
James will have the DRS this time around, as he got the straight line speed to get past the McLaren. It looks like it with how much he's closed up already.
Yeah, he's not quite in it. Didn't deploy.
I think, like you said earlier, Lister knows this isn't
Well,
his battle at the minute.
Yeah, he's got to make his stop yet. That spin earlier on put him well out of sync. There's always chance of a late safety car around here.
I'm imagining that's probably what he's trying to wait for.
Yeah, it's without it. He's going to drop down out of points without. Well,
He's going to
no,
come out
probably
on
not.
the
He'll drop.
faster top. That's speedy out in the
Speed is had
pits.
enough. They'll probably drop to 10th. Something like that. Granted, yeah, will be on the faster tyre.
Lay out as well.
Yes, Terry, I was going to say we, but no, it was me that cursed Speedy then. Do you have any particular driver you want me to curse next? Hit the follow and donate button and I'll curse whoever you want.
Johnny's caught Renzi. Lister comes out in P10.
Frenzy's front are on 50, his rear left's 47, rear right 43. So those mediums are gonna be feeling horrid.
Womack's
Womack's retired in the pit as well.
A lot of pit lane retirements today. Just by attrition, Zodak might end up in points here. He's in serious danger of being lapped though. There goes Johnny. There's
Right.
Frenzy.
There's the follow, thank you Jerry. Now I'm waiting to see who you want me to curse. James is going to be on the back of Frenzy very shortly as well. Hobo's hanging on well to...
Oh,
What?
to Zodak.
Mm-hmm.
Down at turn 4.
Hobo's hanging on to what's going to be third place when Frenzy pits. Possibly even second now. James has picked up that penalty if he can stay within the 3 seconds.
What do you
It's Singapore Monday, Terry, so don't have your elbows out too far. Those will bite anyone. Lister takes the fastest lap of 1:18.5. Zodak's in the pits. New front wing and a set of mediums for Zodak. So that'll see him to the end. Still carrying that rear wing damage though, that might explain some of his spins as well.
Yeah, forgetting about that.
That's James getting past
Yeah.
Frenzy. James's battle with Frenzy's allowed Hobo to close right in as well. I don't think Frenzy will put too much battle up with his teammate. Yeah, straight swap.
I wonder if that's what he. Whether he tried to do that to allow Hobo to get back in with.
I don't know. He didn't really fight Johnny or James though, did he?
Scotty, the next one to try and get past Frenzy. He's probably caught him at the worst part of the track as well.
Yes. Actually, one car wide for this bit. Oh, Scott!
Gets a moment on the grass, but keeps it out of the barrier.
Settle down there.
Hobo and James very similar on their ERS levels.
This is it.
This is finally in the pits.
Softs, I guess. And it's all spread out. Lister's going to be looking to make a move on Kyle. Pretty imminently.
As he is onto the softs.
Might take the time here.
Lister does get the move done on Carl, so that's Lister back up into 8th. He's got 5.5 seconds to find to Evan in 7th.
Yeah, it's an uphill battle for this one. It's pretty spread out.
Hobo's got within the DRS of James. So you just need to hold on to that gap now, Hobo. Or do you want to take the position on track?
The DRS is probably worth a good half a second over the both for the deployments.
Yeah, it's just taken 2/10 out of him down the first straight. Oh, I think Hobo's sensible enough to know as long as he can keep a healthy gap to Scotty behind, he doesn't need to battle for the position when James is carrying that penalty.
No. Bobo's been on 2 warnings since lap 2.
So he needs to keep it clean then.
James. Yeah, James has only had 3, so he's got another 2 in hand if needed.
Scotty. Around. There's wing all over the road as well. I'm not sure whose it is.
That is a
Oh, that's
safety car.
Scott's. Oh,
Not what James wanted.
this is going to be everyone in for softs. And if you
Scotty's
don't, you're going
back
to be
round again.
sitting duck.
Well,
Come on, Scotty, get it facing the right way.
Frenzy is already in.
Scotty has got it going again.
Was it his wing?
It was, yeah.
Not had a good race, has he?
No, it's not been the best one for him. After a really strong qualifying, just never seemed to get it together in a race.
Oh, the Aston's going to stack in the pits.
I mean, James can back it up a little bit. He's got to be careful though. He can't take the Mickey too much.
Delta's the interval between them stayed very similar.
Bobo's forced his hand and rushed him in, threatened to pass him in pit entry. And he sort of delaying James to lose this. That's the trouble.
Oh, that
There is a slight hold.
Slightly.
Oh, he's got him.
And he's got him. And James went to mediums.
did he not have
Johnny
any
did as well.
softs? Did they not have any new softs left?
So did Johnny.
Bobo's got to go so gently on these unsafe car now.
And Lister.
This is
Lister
a
stayed
7
out.
lap hold mediums.
It's
Oh,
that's what the
At the top.
Lister's just passed James, or has he passed him on the pit exit?
he's
Well,
passed
no,
the pit
it's
exit.
when but they're in turn 3.
Yeah, I was looking at the leaderboard. I didn't see where he actually got in front. I got confused for a moment.
No, I think he just nipped in front of him as they were exiting. This could get interesting all of a sudden.
Yeah.
James, after being P2 for nearly all the race, may find himself struggling to get in points by end.
Yeah.
I think he'll be alright for the points because there's 2 further down with penalties as well.
Yeah, but that everyone bar Kyle below him's on softs.
Mm.
Oh, it's going to lighten it up a bit to end anyway.
A nice little sprint at the end.
Bobo's literally everyone on softs are just going to cruise around as gently as possible. It's not even like you need to warm them up particularly, they warm up that quick.
I reckon we're going to have like 2.
I think there'll be a 3 laps at the end.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be in this lap. So we'll have what? Well, we might get 4 laps.
Depends how quickly Zodak catches up to the pack.
Yeah, safety car's really slow through the middle of this lap though, innit? Zodak is pushing on, to be fair to him. They got it in the slap. Right, who's your money on?
I mean, if you want,
Hobo, if you're listening, you just got to keep your head.
if your money is on Hobo,
Do we? If we're not back in Hobo, we need to revoke our DXC membership.
well, no, we don't. He'll revoke it.
If he was racing, if he was up against anyone but Johnny,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
I would have backed him straight away. But I know Johnny's done this and been in this position tens of times before.
And we were saying earlier on, weren't we, that the difference between the softs and the mediums around certain tracks.
I think in Hobo's favour, Lister on the old mediums behind.
Yeah, he's going to sort of neutralise any threat from behind. For a little bit, anyway.
Hobo's just got to keep it clean.
The thing is, Hobo does also have that he's on one wall.
Johnny does as well, though. Johnny's same.
Spicy.
Hobo's healthier on the ERS.
He's just absolutely snapping at Lister's heels. He's desperate to get by him. Oh, he's collected.
and
That's
he,
caused a bit of drama.
I think Lister ghosted as he flew back across the road.
Probably saved a few people then.
Definitely.
So that's given a bit more breathing space to Hobo in second.
And now starts to deplete that battery.
Yeah, Johnny's been pushing him as well. He's actually got, I think, a little bit more battery than Johnny.
Yeah, he does.
Halfway round lap 1 there was a 20% difference and it's still
This-
about the
yeah.
same now.
Lister's done. I think they'll, I'm going to say debate, but I think that's a bit of a weak wording.
Hobo's holding on.
Yeah. What are we gonna have? We're gonna have DRS for the fight. Is it final lap or final 2 laps?
The last two.
So I'd say 2, say 3. It'll activate 34, they won't get to use it till the last lap.
Oh, yeah, because there's only one detection here, isn't there?
Yeah.
I don't know what the next lap is, but. Yeah, I
Oh,
was thinking-
18-4.
Well,
18-2.
2 now.
Yeah. I was just looking at Hobo's lap, thinking, Jesus.
Get close, Hobo. You need to be close at the end of this lap to try and do it down the start finish, but I think
Yeah,
Johnny's
his
got
advantage
the-
is going to come in mid-sector, though. This is where his soft start to pay dividends a bit. If you don't run wide like that. Come on. Tighten up. So we're going on frenzy. Again, just so hard to make a pass around here.
It's down very, very soon.
Ashwin closing in on Venom. Johnny might just have stretched it enough here.
They've got 7/10 as they cross the line. Hobo's taken a couple of tenths out. The DRS isn't strong enough down this little straight.
No, it's not enough. Frenzy's going to make a move on Kyle. Gets it done pretty comfortably, to be honest.
Did there used to be DRS between 10 and 11, or 11 and 12 even?
There used to be, I'm sure there used to be down the, down the
That
hill.
last straight down the hill.
Yeah. Fairly sure there was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They've both hammered their ERS.
There's now just a.
Unless Hobo can force Johnny into a mistake, which... Oh, Hobo!
Evan smells
Jesus
blood.
God. You need to hook this final couple of corners up.
He's going to lose
Evan's
out.
gonna have it.
Yeah, he's going to get it. Oh, he'll be mad.
Oh, Hobo.
Still on the podium.
Yeah, James is going to drop onto ninth. Evan will be pleased.
After that,
roll
5-place penalty.
Yeah.
I had to try. You had us all holding our breath, Hobo. That was a great effort.
Yeah. Johnny just did everything he needed to do.
And there was only a couple of tenths in it for you keeping second as well, because you both built that gap out. Default driver of the day by the game, Frenzy.
Have we all got a? Hang on, is it unanimous? Is that where all three of us agree?
Unanimous.
That's the one.
Anonymous.
Yeah.
Anonymity.
Are we all in agreement on who we think there is the driver of the day here? Or
I've got a feeling I know who it's going to.
I'll let one of you two take it.
I'm going to give my driver of the day to Hobo.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, I'm going to give mine to Evan.
Yeah, that's fair.
Obo did really well. I'm not taking anything away from Obo. I just think Evan did really well to come from where he started, and he was quick the whole way through.
Yeah, 12th a second. Recovered from that penalty in qualifying.
And hit fastest lap as well.
Mm.
Oh, fuck. Results.
Yeah, same.
I know they go on the stream, but it's easier if I've got pictures to look at rather than having to scroll through the stream and find it all. Yeah, that was another typical Hungary race. Quiet and steady, and then a couple of safety cars, and it all goes mad.
Tell you what, though. You have to have a little mention of the comment about someone carrying the Astons.
Oh, you're bringing that up again?
Oh, I mean, he liked to keep bringing it up himself. All the time he was up there.
Yeah, looking a little bit wobbly today.
But with that, I am going to end the stream. I'll be back Monday for my driver's view of Singapore, so expect to see a few wolves. Hobo will be back on Monday, joined by Moyland again, I believe,
I assume so.
on comms for the GP1 round 4. And then Hobo's back Tuesday and Wednesday for the FIFA Chairman League, where you can all sit and watch the AI play FIFA.
Rage.
I ain't interested in that anymore.
Right.